Jojo coming back with a vengeance. He took care of life last week and said, I am done with life. For that Wednesday.
This is winners finals.
I'm done with that life. Now I'm all about the counters and I'm all about that Carmine.
I mean, he's always been about that Carmine.
He's coming in with a vengeance this time. But just like he's always been about that Carmine, Omega's always been about this Chie.
The Chie. Or as some people call her, Chie.
I see.
It's bad. It's really bad.
Izayoi.
But now we just need...
Wait. Are we doing it? Come on.
It's really important that you don't let this happen. There's...
Oh, there goes. Are you going straight random?
It's very important to not let Jojo get Shadow World.
Yeah, that's his power song.
Get ready.
Joey, don't suck.
Alright. So Omega Jojo. Omega Jojo winners finals. This is very interesting. Jojo, as I said earlier, he's a very consistent player that plays a lot from the start. He doesn't have the most intricate of combos, but he
has DPs.
He has DPs. He gets damage, and that adds up. And if you just keep getting tagged, you'll die, right? But Omega, he's got the mix-ups. He's got the girl.
He's got the punishes. He's got those bursts right there.
And he's got new age combos. Oh, try to activate. Jojo saying that you may have the punishes, but I brought the birthday cake. Try to catch a step forward, but doesn't quite mediate well enough, and Jojo's slowly fighting his way out of this corner. DPs the cross-up teleport.
He knows. Oh, happy birthday. That's not good.
Not cool though.
Okay, yeah, just
the
aerial.
R2R taking Carmine out, but now we're left with Counter City. Try that on my Kensei.
Counter City. This is if this Izayoi gets
unfortunate. Just timed the throw too early and grabbed for his grab. Long buttons. They say that she doesn't have range. Are you kidding me right now?
Not the longest ones, but they're still there. They're still big.
That was a great... What was that? Was that a DP on Omega's side? He doesn't need to block the cross-up. He's got a counter, but Omega still has the classic B that takes it for him.
Yeah, oof. That was there. No, what that was Jojo counter supered on the Izayoi projectile, and then when he got over there, Omega tried to DP it, but still got hit. Because something about logic and supers and DPs, I don't know.
It must have been just its active frames are just better than Izayoi's. But now we know. And knowing is
half the battle.
Is something that will get patched out later. So don't worry. But Jojo showing a lot of signs of life, right? He had a lot of answers to a lot of things Omega was doing. He had an answer to essentially each concept teleport.
Them being straight up DPs when Omega tries to do anything, which is a strangely... It works when you're Carmine.
Awkward burst there. He actually kept him a little bit airborne when Hakumen actually did his slice, allowing Omega to get an even better punish than he might have if he got all the way to the ground. And now we got footsies, big buttons. No anti-air. Now he's got the corner. Oh, counter. You gotta be ready for it.
And the counter. And
overhead. Bringing it out. I think that's actually the first time he's brought it out in this particular set. So caught him unawares.
Oh, nice overhead going into this combo. Not really gonna didn't call in the Hakumen.
We wasted a lot of Omega's resonance time. Now it's all gone. It's gonna be really hard to mount this comeback. Oh, I think he got cross-undered. 1-1. Could this be it? Could this be Jojo's true breaking out? He'll break the third place curse and get first?
Dude, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
If he wins this, he'll at least get second.
Yeah, it's a long road ahead, but it's very possible.
Didn't he get second like a week or two ago?
I believe so. I think the last time he played, he got second.
Yeah. It was Jojo Omega in winners, and then Jojo took it 3-0, and then Omega came back in grands and won 6-0.
That JC really hard to deal with from Carmine. Gets hit by the long lasting assist. Good block. And that was a good weight. Just sniffed out the counter. Like, something's not right about all of this. He seems too calm. But he doesn't need to respect that as much. Once you block that low, unless he cancels into another special, then that's it. You can punish it. And maybe he's respecting that option a little bit much, but you gotta make him use these options, right? You can't respect it without seeing it. Oh, blocks the cross under. That was gross. I need to look at these match notes. Do you know if Chie's standing B's got put? Yes, it seems like Omega's getting a lot of mileage out of this push block B that I don't think he was getting prior to this match. I'm going to guess
interesting.
I don't know why he doesn't just block it, but there's something in the air. There's something about that counter. You just don't even want to deal with it. Baits out the counter. Izayoi damage. The DHC, it's not going to be enough to kill, but it's going to be a real good situation. Cross combo. This could be really good and really bad. One. Oh, he active switch. That's why. That's why it's too invulnerable. You can't do it. Can't do anything about that super. Unlucky.
Okay, hold on. We got level 4 resonance.
Hold on to your pants, folks. We've got some footsies. What players really want to take this? This is a really big match. This is a really big second. Oh, punishes the dragon. Can we just gets the counter? Oh, that's too much. Meteors, but they're gonna get hit.
Game 3 to Jojo. That wasn't even the last match in the set.
But what an important match that was. You don't want to go. You don't want to be on the back foot. You don't want your opponent to be the one on set point, right? You want to be on it. But Jojo, the heart, the soul, taking that game, sniffing out the meteor, and just like, if I'm jumping up with the button, if you weren't already pressing a button, you'll lose. And
Get ready.
really good set.
Very good set right there. The match set. There's so many words.
This is just a really good set in general, right?
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Interesting calling in the assist on the ground just to get a little more damage. Not really going for the combo there, but damage is damage.
The Jojo just zoning out Chie. Good as Izayoi is, she can't overcome all of Chie's flaws, and one of Chie's flaws is she has really small buttons, and it's really hard to get in on with her. but when you're going against blood projectiles and a big sword, it's a hard life for your girl, even post patch, right?
Yeah.
Good burst punish. Saving out auto correcting. Ooh, EX to get behind the buzzsaw and get a good punish.
Oh, good tech out. Oh, we got a sandwich.
Oh, that's of all the answers. I think that counter is definitely not one of them.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if her counter was something more like Hakumen, that'd be something. But no, she flies out after that counter.
We'll try to keep himself safe, but that is also punishable. So eat some damage. Hakumen goes down, and Omega sitting really pretty. Full 4 meter.
So we'll Carmine his power.
Don't want to deal with any resonance, Carmine, right? He's starting to heal back the life that he's been using for his suppression. That's good. That's a good adaptation to the match. I think when Omega sees that Jojo is going for a buzzsaw, he's using our TP of some sort, whether it be projectile TP or just air TP, in order to get behind the buzzsaw and punish the activation of the buzzsaw.
Yeah. Anyway, game 5. We're going big here.
Got the double Luigi for all the marbles. I think a lot of this match is about to be decided with this opening gambit, and Omega playing it slow.
Both of them are.
Omega got the hit, but oh,
that was finally a good use of that counter.
They also just buffed Chie's 2B, her anti-air, and it's got a pretty swole hitbox these days, so definitely expect at some point to see more of these dash-in attempts from Omega's opponents to start getting 2B. Good DP, gets clipped by the buzzsaw, but it gets the job done. Poking out.
Oh yeah, oh man,
It's really good. Oh, what kind of hitbox? This is really Omega is starting to play definitely a little bit more aggressive, getting in there. Jojo is starting to play a little bit more compact. Not as many counters, not as many DPs. He's starting to play really compact. And while that was working for him during the early portion of the game, you don't want to let the stove on for too long. Otherwise, Chie's going to start making some mistake, and that's exactly what happened with this Carmine. And now he's sitting with a level 3 Hakumen. But that is the character who could do a solo comeback, right? There's a lot of damage this character can do, but Omega, really smart usage of his cross combo. He kept his point character away, just blocking and letting Chie attack. If Jojo tries to counter, then who cares?
Yeah, you're just gonna get hit by your Chie, and you can't even damage the Chie in some of those situations when she's not active. And that is Omega taking it.
Good solid play. Just sat back, chucked some things, and there's only so much time on the clock, and big buttons as they are, Hakumen does not have a projectile, and at some point, slow as he is, he's gonna have to get in with such a life deficit, and at that point it just proved to be too much. But a great set nonetheless.